Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shine himself.
Of Harlem.
You'll never be alone. I'll be with you from door to door. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right. But you'll never be alone. But you'll never be alone. I'll be with you from door to door. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right. But you'll never be alone.
Anyway, then it's sunny, stormy. Then it's not a snow. Said it never means me. Had a muddy bone. What do you mean? Spin me when I'm low. Then it's not a show, man. When it's not a feet.
You already know this is Punch Wrong Boxer, aka Mr. Moo Shine himself, aka La Lobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like boxing once again got up in deep frustration, got us on deep depression. And I've been saying this for quite some time, that boxing has a problem with sustaining momentum. When boxing got momentum, we take our foot off the gas. Promoters, I don't know, man. People getting sick. It feels like, damn, like, yo, the percentage of people getting like COVID, like boxing is not the place to be. It's like everybody getting COVID. And this, yo, man, shout out to the, man, prayers for the people that has contracted this virus. Condolences the people that has passed away because of this virus. But it seems like in boxing, like it's very, very contagious. It seems like 1 out of 2 people get COVID. And it seems like COVID goes after the people that's contractual to fight. Like COVID is like this virus that be like, who contracted to fight? Chocolatito, let's go get him. Let's go get him. And the virus just go in Chocolatito. Who? Teofimo Lopez, Camboso, we gotta go get him. Where you at? Then the virus go get Tio. Let's get that Gypsy King. Let's go. We gotta fight with Deontay Wilder. It seems like COVID is living. They got their nest in boxing. You feel me? COVID is living in boxing. That's what it is. I think it's maybe COVID started in boxing. How about that? Man, I'm not trying to be disingenuous, but damn, yo, golly, everybody, man. Everybody has contracted this thing in boxing. It seems like, yo, maybe boxers need to stay away from people. Maybe boxing need to stay away from people. I mean, we had Virgil Ortiz, he had it. We had Jamal Herring, he had it. We had Tio, Washington. Who else? Chocolatito just had it. Oscar de la Hoya had it. Like, yo, it's just crazy. It's like, yo, half of boxing got it. It's time to go back to the bubble, man. It's time to go back to the bubble, or wrap yourself in bubble wrap or something like that, man, and train. Like, it's even hard to get. Look what people say right now. Like, yo, I don't even think that a Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight is going to go through. People ain't getting up for it. You know why? Because every time we're about to get up for a fight, something happens. Either injury, COVID, PED, something happened in the sport of boxing, yo. It seems kind of, no, I believe. If you got COVID, I believe you. If you got an injury, I believe you. If you use PED and you test positive, I believe you. One comment said, people is I'm sorry, what this person said. He said, it's funny that people, when Oscar Valdez is saying what he's saying, it's funny that people don't believe him, but believe in Deontay Wilder's excuse. that was people won't believe Oscar Valdez, but you believe in Glovegate. Oh man. Hey, yo, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button on your way in, man. Ring the doorbell. Ring the doorbell. You feel me? Smash the like button. You already know, man. Help the visibility of the stream. Help the visibility of the video. Let's go, man. Let's get this thing going, all right? And it's getting hard to the point. Dímelo, dímelo. Let me shout out to the people out there, man, that's showing support to your boy. Rick was in the building. What's good? Dang. We don't know if you for real. The LLC, I don't know if that's a real channel. So, James, what's good? Bong bong. Rondo in the building. What's good? Toby, Anthony Lopez, ¿qué pedo, compa Ponch? Dímelo, Taiko TV, dímelo, borracho, viejo, ¿qué lo que? Estoy bien, mi hermano. Ring Gamble, what up, Punch? Greetings, what up, my brother? Tony, Alma, what's good? Corky, Jason, what's good? Let me see. Guido in the building, BX in the building, what's good? New York City, Harlem, Wash Heights, let's go. Ángel, dímelo, mi hermano. Boxing. Maxad, what's good, bro? Pues sí, mi gente, que se están filmando la gente. It's getting sicky, everybody in boxing. It's good that Oscar de la Hoya, he posted a video saying that he's out of the hospital. He's good. Cesar, dímelo. Bien, aquí, tú sabes que ya estamos nosotros. Everybody mad. Everybody no good. It's not good. It's a fucking cheat, man. No happen here. Kobe, everybody Kobe. Everybody Kobe. I saw some strung out dude in Harlem. And he had a beard, he had the Cobra beard. He like, oh my goodness, everybody can. I do a shoe, I do heroin, I do sniffy. I stay out every day, I sleep in the subway. I don't get Kobe. What's happening here? And he like this. I don't get Kobe. I shoot, I sniff, I drink, I party, I fight, I fucking with accounting, my crack girlfriend. It's not Kobe. I don't know. Kobe don't like me. I'm that serious. I'm that serious. I bet Tito, what's good, Tito? He be like, I don't get Kobe. I shoot, I sniff, I drink, I go, I be in subway, sleep, I fucking crack, no candy, and I don't get Kobe. I say, you dirty bastard. I be right here in front of the liquor store with my Cobra beer. I get my Palo Viejo. Nothing happened to me. No masky, because I can't even afford it. Oh, well, Kobe, I don't know. Kobe don't like me. Oh, shit. But damn, it seems like COVID is running in boxing, man. Shout out to Chocolatito, man. Hope he gets better soon. We want to see the trilogy with Chocolatito versus Juan Estrada. Two dudes that is going to be walking into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, fuck it, gee, man. I hear it all the time. People going up and down say, yo, Kobe and me. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get the cheat. He goes, he be like, I am trying to get Kobe. The Kobe don't wrong or right for me. I try to get it. I shoot, I sniff, I drink, I go to the subway. He said, and he says it like it's a song too. He said, Kobe don't like me. And he says it out loud like, Kobe don't like me. I'm trying to get Kobe, but Kobe don't like me. With a Cobra beard. I I do this, I sleep, I drink, I go to the subway, nothing, I fucking crack it, no counting. Kobe don't like me. I don't get it. But, ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm praying for that guy too, man, because he's a reckless dude, man. He's a reckless dude. I'm not gonna lie, even some of my people are delusional. Yes, sir, that's good. Whisper Punch gonna have vara. Knock. Where's Pacho? Yo, they hit Pacho one more time. Pacho, take it away, man.
Anyway, then it's Sally Stormy, then it's not a slow. Said it never means me, had a many bone. Wait a minute, what do you mean? What do you mean? Spin me when I'm low. Then it started showing, when it 90 feet.
Pancho, cántale a la gente, mi hermano Pancho, because it's no good in boxing today, my friend. Everything is fucked up, my friend. Everything. Everything is fucking up, man. Gee, man. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine boxing right now if it wasn't for Canelo Alvarez? Canelo Alvarez about to fight 4 times in the span of 9 months. Can you imagine boxing without Canelo Alvarez? Damn for sure it will be a Jake Paul sport. El Coto, dímelo, mi hermano. Wayne Fitness in the building. What's good? And this is why I talk about people that have a voice in this community, has their channel, whatever, independent media. I always say, man, we got to do a great job to preserve the sport of boxing, because this is not a growing sport. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a growing sport. And there's a lot of voice in the sport of boxing that's trying to pull the plug on it. We already know that boxing is in this deathbed. We already know that boxing is nearly in a coma, something like that. We know that boxing is on life support. Canelo Alvarez, the guy that's keeping it, the guy boxing in his shoulders, he's trying to hold it down. But it's getting too heavy. It's getting too heavy. How long can Canelo hold boxing down? Can you imagine if Canelo Alvarez said, man, fuck that, man. I got a Hall of Fame career. I'm going to retire. Fuck it, the payday. I don't get a payday no more. I'm rich. Ale Chavez, what's good, my brother? My brother, saludo desde Humo, Arizona. I like Arizona, man. One of my favorite state, man, city, man. I like Arizona, man. I got a story about Arizona, but I ain't gonna tell it right now. Porque estoy casado. I'll tell you quick. I'll take you a little quick. I'll tell you a little quick. Let's see. Mira, mujer, tú estás durmiendo. Okay, no está oyendo la tipa. Okay, like a little story right here. Hope she don't catch the playback. But I'm going to tell you like this. From New York City, look. From New York City, I'm going to tell you the truth. And maybe my New York City people, don't get mad at me, yo. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. So I went to Arizona years ago, right? But in New York City, I'm going to tell you like this. West Coast Mexicans look different from East Coast Mexicans. I don't know. It's just my eyes. It's just my opinion. It's just my experience, okay? Don't get mad at your boy Punch. New York Mexicans look different from West Coast Mexicans. It looks like West Coast Mexicans are shot with HGH type of Mexicans. I'm talking about the dudes are bigger. The ladies are la mujeres de tú sabes, de la novela. Selenas. I'm talking about Selenas. Selena, you remember Selena? That's West Coast. La mujeres de la novela. In the East Coast, it seems like they're more short. Diablo, I don't even know how to say it, pero como tan magatao, tú sabes. Hey, no disrespect here. This is just my experience. That in the West Coast Mexicans is different from East Coast Mexicans. Facts. West Coast on mixed Mexicans. Guido, you understand what I'm trying to say, Guido? See, Guido, you from New York. Yeah, so I think you understand what I'm trying to say. If y'all been in the West Coast and the East Coast, y'all be like, they look smaller, the dudes are shorter, it's more like more campesinos are on the East Coast, and then more, yo, I don't want to get people mad because people be like, yo, you don't know nothing about them. You got to understand what I'm trying to say here, right? It's almost like saying a Dominican from Connecticut for me is different from a dude from Dominican from Washington Heights. You feel me? From New York, Washington Heights, right? Because where you from, Dominican? I'm Dominican from Kentucky. Ah, tú no low punch. Don't say it. All right, I won't say it. I'm just giving you my experience. So when I went to Arizona, tú estás durmiendo, mujer. Okay, no estoy durmiendo. So I went to Arizona. So you know what I'm saying. I met a girl. Let me see. Una mujer en KFC allá en Arizona. Y tú sabes, yo dije, where you from? Dijo, mexicana. De mexicana. ¿Qué? Pero una mujer con una novela. And then she had a nice tattoo on the face, ¿verdad? Y dice, coño. Me gusta a little exotic, diablo. She's a bad girl. I've been having tattoos since I was 16 years old. So even when I was young, you know what I'm saying, when I had tattoos, people that, you know, it was out of the norm for a guy my age to really have a tattoo, but she had a tattoo, so that we had a conversation towards tattoo. Pero yo dije, diablo, esta mujer, pero tú eres no mexicana, porque la mexicana ya como tan, basically almost the Mexican girls in the East Coast, man, they all have babies and stuff like that. That's the way I say it. Pero en Arizona yo dije, pero mira, es un cuerpo, dama, tú tienes un tatu, pero tú te pareces como Selena, mira, mira. And then this is what about the West Coast. Then the West Coast, she looked at me and she was like surprised, like, yo, you speak Spanish? I thought you was straight black. Like she, it's funny. I never met Mexicans that type, and she didn't even know what the hell was a Dominican, right? She didn't know what the hell was that. She's like, what's that? I said, Dominican, you know what? It's almost like if she just saw an alien, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a dark guy that speaks Spanish? Like, what the I said, claro. Where's Dominican at? It's an island. You never heard of Dominican Republic? And I thought, like, damn, like, diablo, pero mi gente no tengan por aquí. Because, you know, more Dominicans on the East Coast, right? Philadelphia, Miami, New York City, and stuff like that. And in the West Coast, your Spanish is more probably Mexicans. There's Puerto Ricans out there, but it's not, Dominicans don't really travel out there to the West Coast, you know? We don't got the community out there, but so for her, it was like interesting, like, yo, I ain't never seen a Mexican like this since Selena's. Y'all different, y'all got bodies, y'all got ustedes tienen cuerpazo aquí también, coño. Huh? And she was in the gang too. I know she was in the gang too. Yeah, saludos from Northeast Los Angeles. Us Mexican here. I'll have low riders and tacos, my boy. Youngster in the building. What's good? Good looking now. But I'm gonna say it like this. It's just different, right? In the West Coast, and I've been on the West Coast and be like, what the fuck is Dominican? Back then, I don't know now. Probably we have populated more. But what is that? What is that? ¿Por qué? What do you mean, ¿qué is that? Oh, tú crees yo soy de E.T. I'm not E.T., mommy. But I never seen black people speak Spanish before. Pues ya tú sabes. Dime. That's different. Y después fuimos para un hotel, hicimos lo que hicimos y ya, que la mujer me está mirando con los ojos aquí. No, mami, no es nada. Yo estoy hablando de un tipo que... A guy right here that he fucking strange and stuff like that. Dirty motherfucker and stuff like that. I'm not talking about this is not my story. I'm just... le estoy hablando a la gente, mujer. ¿Qué? No te quille. No me va a dar la mamada hoy. Pues vete para allá. Yo estoy hablando de mí, estoy hablando de otro tipo. Babe, I'm talking about some other dude. I'm talking about my friend that went to Arizona and stuff like that. He met a girl with a tattoo and said, that's not me. I'm just giving the story out. Why you getting mad? Huh? Mira, vete a acostar, coño. Que I'm telling a story to the people ahí, tú ahí mirándome ahí con estos ojos, Vamos a ver, mujer, si vete a acostar. Me limpiaste los trates, No, así no se le habla a la mujer. There's gonna be men out there that gonna be like, yo, Paul, that's the way, goddamn it, I wish I could talk to my woman like that, shit. Get in the kitchen, goddamn. These new age women that think like that, they got a job and think they can just run over dudes, man. Oh shit. Es mentira, eso es mentira, mi gente. They're gonna be like, yo, you saw. Yo, you saw a bunch. Yo, speaking to the lady. But anyway, yeah, it is a difference in my opinion. I don't know. This is my Puerto Rican rum in the building. What's good? That's just my opinion. That West Coast Mexicans just look different from East Coast Mexicans. They look smaller. They look more organic. These were the hyper Mexicans in the West Coast. Probably Chicanos. Maybe they do have more interracial. Be with it. When I went to Texas, everybody was interracial. Everybody. I see every couple. It was a Mexican and Indian. I met a lot of Indians too. Indians with blacks, Indians with whites, Mexicans with whites. I saw every couple that I met. But in the East Coast, you see always a Mexican pareja. You see a Mexican with a Mexican. And I even told a girl one time in the city, New York City, I said, yo, y'all love each other. Como y'all love each other because I rarely see, I always see a Mexican chick with her Mexican man, and they got like 5 kids with them with all Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Even the Mexican girls out here, they be playing ball, they play soccer, they play football with their man. I said, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Nosotros somos, tú sabes, regado con todo. Whatever, fucky everybody. One thing I do like, one thing that I respect, the Mexicans from other Latinos that I experienced, all right? I'm not saying this is not a right or wrong, this is just my experience. That Mexican hold their culture. They don't get Americanized like that. Mexicans love their culture. They don't try to be Americanized. They live, they breathe, they citizens, they born here, but their culture in the household, they hold that culture down. They hold it down. In my opinion. There's a lot of, I love my Puerto Rican people too. There's a lot of Puerto Rican people that don't know how to speak Spanish. All the Puerto Ricans that I grew up basically don't know Spanish. Nah, I don't know that shit, man. I don't know how to speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to speak Spanish like that, son. They all Noris and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nori, Fat Joe's type of Puerto Rican. Like, I don't know that guala shit. Pero tú no puertorriqueño. Puerto Ricans in New York, they become real proud when it's a Puerto Rican Day Parade. Boricua! Chacho, bro, dímelo. Mira, nene, coño, ¿cómo tú estás? Y'all already know there's like a silent battle, a silent hate with the Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. Yo, this is a boxing channel. What the fuck am I talking about? A lot of Puerto Ricans think they black. I'm just gonna say Americanized. Para siempre mexicano, even though I was born in the States. It's true though. Now they keep the Mexicans, they keep their culture, they love their culture, they love their music, they keep their culture. I know a lot of Dominicans like that too. But maybe it's different. I'm gonna say the truth. I think maybe it's different with the Puerto Ricans because they've been here longer than Dominicans. They've been here longer than the other type of Latino, except for Mexican. That's what I mean. Mexicans has been here the longest, but they love their culture. They don't Americanize. It looks like the mom. Mira, habla español. Usted tiene que aprender a hablar español. You know what I'm saying? They keep that language there. Hey, yo, good. You gonna start Latino war out here? But what will boxing be without Canelo right now? Now, of course, I could mention certain names out there that is doing their thing. Anthony Joshua gonna fight Alexander Usyk September 25th. I understand it. Good. But Canelo Alvarez actually fights enough to sustain boxing, to carry boxing. He is going to fight 4 times, ladies and gentlemen, since 2018. My brother, he has fought 7 times, bro. 7 times. Became 3-division world champion. He has had, in 7 fights, he has had a better career than practically almost everybody in boxing in 7 years. In 7 fights, matter of fact, in 7 fights. In 4 years, in 3 years, Canelo Alvarez has had a better career than most of these guys in the sport of boxing, practically more like 90%. And Canelo Alvarez don't even get sick. Huh? Maurice, you a hater. You've been on my comment box for far too long, hating on Canelo Alvarez. Get a life, bro. Get a life and stop race baiting. Stop race baiting, man. You're going to be in the sport of boxing and you're going to try to knock down everything that's good. See, guys like this, see, I'm going to blast you right now. See, guys like this is a cancer to the sport of boxing. It's a disease in the sport of boxing. Get out of my damn sport if you always complaining about my sport. Get out of my damn sport if you always complain about everything that's good in the sport of boxing. Go watch your figure skating if you like. Go watch volleyball if you like. Get off my comment box, bro. You a damn hater, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. These are the cancerous people in the sport of boxing. Clean. Every fucking video, you always comment, oh, hating, man. Get your hating ass. Get some pussy, jerk off or something, my brother. Get your hating ass out of here. It's not your sport. Shut up. You a hater, man. Get out of here, bro. Jerk off, right hand, left hand. You know what I'm saying? Get wine, red wine, white wine. Compliment yourself. Do something with your life than going around always hating and hating and hating. You wake up hating Canelo. You wake up hating Canelo all day. Get a life. What happened? The Canelo Alvarez is your stepdaddy? And Canelo Alvarez took your prom date? And Canelo Alvarez ain't give you $1 when you asked for it when you was in the subway line? Get out of here, man. You Canelo hater. You a hater of everything. Everything that's good. You hate. You even hate the good smell of punani. You probably want to what it has to smell. I love the yeast infection ones. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You got your period. Get out of here, bro. You got ketchup on your underwears. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we're here about preserving the sport of boxing. There's no one really about wrong or right. There's always bad things in the sport of boxing. There's always politics in the sport of boxing. But at the end of the day, if you love the sport of boxing, you want to preserve the shit. You want to preserve the sport of boxing. You want to uplift the sport of boxing. We don't want to be like how ESPN did. They don't talk about Jamal Charlo, but as soon as Jamal Charlo gets arrested, oh, they got a blast story. But you ain't even talk about his fight with Juan Montiel. Huh? A lot of people don't even want to talk about women boxing. I don't want to talk about Amanda Serrano, but as soon as her trainer does something that you don't like, oh my God, now there's a big story that everybody want to talk about it. You wasn't talking about the fight before. You wasn't talking about the fighter before. Huh? We don't preserve the sport of boxing. Why not? We here every day. You tune into boxing channels every damn day. Why you don't want to preserve the sport of boxing? Ain't the boxing content creator, why you want to capitalize? Why you want to capitalize off boxers if you don't even like it? You're the motherfuckers the type that be like, I ain't going to buy the pay-per-view, but yet you're going to do a video about it. I'm not going to watch this fight, but yet you're going to do a video about it and get your super chats and capitalize off these fighters. Stop being being a fake. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Everybody, I'm talking about a lot of people does that shit. Oh, Gervonta Tank Davis is not a pay-per-view fight, but yet Gervonta Tank Davis will fight, and you talking about the damn fight. Jake Paul ain't doing shit for the sport of boxing, but you out there looking at the damn fight and then talking about the damn fight, and then you want to capitalize off the damn fight, off your views, off your super chats, off your donations and things of that nature. Man, shut up and preserve the sport of boxing, yo. Let everybody else on the outside talk shit about the sport of boxing. This is my damn sport. I'm going to protect it. I'm going to preserve it. Yeah. And if I got time, I'll debunk the narratives. If I got time, I'll roast your ass. Yeah, I got the time. I love boxing. You trying to damn my sport, I'm coming after you. James in the building, what's good? Good looking out. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that. And this is why the boxing world don't grow. You know why? Because, to be honest, I've been saying this. In this community, the YTBC, we're the only one that's talk about boxing. We preserve boxing. We keep boxing alive. We keep boxing talk alive. They're not going to talk about boxing with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman. I know they're not together no more, something like that. They're going to talk about it with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. They're not going to talk about it. They don't talk about the sport of boxing. They don't give a damn about the sport of boxing. So we only care about the sport of boxing. But then when you come here, everybody talking shit. Everybody want to raise bait. Oh my God, Oscar Valdez is not suspended by the WBC because the WBC is racist. Shut the hell up. It's about money. Like I said in my last video, it's about money. Everything in life is about money. Everything is boxing is about money. You get leeway in boxing. You get your way. You do your wrong thing. You do your right thing. It's about money. If you go into the club, you want to cut in front of the line, you give a little chump. You give a little pocket money to the bouncer. He gonna let you in, right? Let's stop acting like money does not move everything. Huh? It's all about money. Yeah, there's racism and everywhere, but not the type of racism that's gonna hold shit down or hold shit back. It's about money. Money, ladies and gentlemen. Money rules everything. Cash rule everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Shout out to Wu-Tang, New York City, Staten Island. And these other people that's complaining and crying and bitching and moaning still, yo, you know what I'm saying? If 2014, Adrian Broner, he got suspended, and see why they don't suspend him. You see, it's racist. You know, cállate la maldita boca con ese racist. It's money. If any leeway happens about money, if any racism happens about money, if anything, you want to get through, you want to get something, it's money. Y'all green. Like, man, come on, man. This ain't no damn 1908. This ain't no 1876. This ain't no 1755. It's money, man. You got a twist. You think these guys in the upper? You think they care about race? You think they care about your color? They care about money. They care about numbers. Matter of fact, sometimes they don't even care about numbers. They're like Michael Douglas in the movie Wall Street. It's about numbers. You're so corny, bro. Yeah, but you here, and I'm taking time out of your life. But you here to you here to hate. At least there's here people that's gonna support. But you here looking at me, and then your girl gonna be like, "Yo, why you always writing to him if you don't like him?" I don't care. I need to let Punch Drunk Boxing know that he's corny and he's a goofy. I need to let him know, and I need to let the people know that Canelo Alvarez is not clean, and I need to let the people know. But come on, come to bed. No, get off of me. Get off of me. I need to write a punch. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Damn it. Girl, like, come on, let's go to bed. Get off of me. I'm watching Punch from live show, but you don't like him. I don't care. I gotta let him know how I feel. Punch, you're goofy and corny, and I hate you, and I hate Canelo too, and I hate every damn Latino that ever graced the damn sport. Why are you talking to him like that? Get off of me, woman! Get off! I need a punch right now. Let him know how I feel. Isn't that embarrassing? That you would take time of your life. You would take time of your life to just hate on somebody and take time like what you did for the past hour. Somebody called you right now, Maurice, and be like, "Hey, what you was doing?" Nah, I was just tuning into Punch Drunk Boxing. I was sending him hate mails. Really? Like, how's the family? Well, I don't know, man. How's the kid in school? I don't know if they did their homework. I don't know. I don't even know when school starts. I'm just here watching Punch Drunk Boxing. But you hate that guy. I don't know, but he's kind of entertaining to me. I just want to write to him. Oh, man. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, look, man. Yo, Canelo is giving us something to talk about, right? What are we talking about lately? Ladies and gentlemen, what are we talking about lately in the sport of boxing? We talking about this WBC and this PED stuff. We talking about everybody catching COVID. Seems like we don't even talk about the technical side of boxing anymore. Let's be honest. We don't talk about the technical side no more. We're talking about the drama with Caleb Plant, what Caleb Plant said, what Devin Haney said, what Canelo Alvarez said, what Eddie Reynoso's tweet. We talk about what Tyson Fury said today in the interview. We talk about Deontay Wilder's pad work and how does he look and how does he look different. We talk about Evander Holyfield, like how the fuck is he's getting a damn license? Evander Holyfield, we love you, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all times. But damn it, you look like a turtle in those pads. No, don't do it. Who the hell is sanctioning this bout? Huh? See, I'm gonna tell you like this. Well, Mike Tyson, at least Mike Tyson looked it good in the pads. He gave you that type of, oh shit, that's Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson going his back, yo. He ain't lose a step. If at the Holyfield, your pad work look like you lost a million steps. Mike Tyson looked like he didn't lose a step. You look like you lost a million steps, and then you slurring your words at the same time. It's no good. It's not a good representation. I'm sorry, Florida Commission. Don't do it, Florida Commission. Don't do it, man. It's not like he's not fighting a YouTuber. He's actually fighting Vito Belfort, a guy that also was on the shit that we've been complaining about lately. Thank you, Beast Killer. Yo, the guy at the top will always be hating. Name a boxer who has never hated on. Yeah. Canelo about to beat the marshmallow out of plane. I'm telling you, man, I don't know what Florida is doing, giving a license to Evander Holyfield. He looked, man, slow on them pads. He looked like he lost 100 steps. And then when you interviewing him, shout out to True School Boxer for interviewing on Evander Holyfield. But it looked like he's slurring his words. That's why I have punch drunk boxing. We used to love the sport so much, we punch drunk to it. Knocking boxing sense into you. We're trying to preserve you, Hall of Famer. See, look at Manny Pacquiao, but Manny Pacquiao look good. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao look good in the past. Manny Pacquiao look good in the fight. Manny Pacquiao, when he talks, he's all right. But Evander Holyfield, man, slur his words. The way he's punching is like slow motion. I thought it was a slow motion video. But look what Canelo Alvarez is doing. Who have the audacity? Yeah, I'm going to say it. Yeah. I'm going to say it. Who have the audacity to hate a Canelo Alvarez? Especially right now where boxing is at. He's checking out all the boxes. He checks all the boxes. I'm frustrated that boxers don't fight enough. Okay, Canelo Alvarez checks it. We want fighters to challenge themselves. Canelo Alvarez checks it again. Fans. He brings the fans into the sport of boxing. He checks all the boxes, bro. Why would anybody in boxing or perceive themselves as a hardcore boxing fans hate on that? Because of Canelo Alvarez. Put it this way. Canelo Alvarez could retire right now and still go to the Hall of Fame. Canelo Alvarez could retire after this fight and go to the Hall of Fame, and then what's next? Are we going to see Charlo versus Boo Boo? We're not going to see it. Are we going to see Charlo versus Triple G? We're not going to see it, or vice versa, or Boo Boo fighting Triple G. We're not going to see it. Where will Caleb Plan be? I mean, Billy Joe Saunders, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't think he's going to be fighting no time soon. It's almost going to be 2 years till we see Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder in the ring. And we already know that situation right there really, really frustrated us. It's like villain versus villain. We think that Tyson Fury is lying. We think that Deontay Wilder is lying. You could tell, you could see the energy. There's no energy in that fight. The trash talk has over-marinated itself. A lot of people didn't want to see the trilogy. A lot of people wanted to see the Undisputed. A lot of people feel like there's no chance. I do believe there's a chance, but at the end of the day, there is no energy towards this fight. My people's from the UK saying that they don't even have billboards for this fight. They're not even advertising the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Matter of fact, I saw the interview with Tyson Fury, and he just keeps saying the same thing, like it's even getting old. The gimmick is old. Oh, and I will fight Dillian White. Shut up! You can't even get through this damn fight yet. We in September, folks. We're in September. Did you remember when Tyson Fury in September was saying that he's going to fight in November or December? You remember? We in September, man. We in September, man. So the heavyweight has slowed down. And yeah, Anthony Joshua, yeah, he fought in December, right? And he's going to be fighting right now. But look, almost a year to fight Anthony Joshua. Errol Spence, you was going to fight, but it's almost a year. Manny Pacquiao, almost two-year layoff. Keith Thurman, we don't know when he's going to return. Got no date. We've been talking about Bud Crawford, where he's going to be fighting a challenge in the welterweight division. Yeah, we got Sean Porter, but still, there is no date. Teofimo Lopez, Dick Gray versus Lomachenko, and then for a young fighter, he's not fighting. Lost momentum. Yeah, you could say it's Triller's fault. I believe it's Triller's fault, but at the end of the day, lost momentum. Guy that age shouldn't be fighting 1 year, once a year. Ryan Garcia, mental illness. WBC mandatory is the lightweight division. Nobody get mandated. Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting the pay-per-view that people don't want to pay for the pay-per-view, but at least he's fighting on pay-per-view. At least he's fighting, doing something, right? Gary Russell Jr., I don't remember the last time he fought. I don't remember the last time he has. And if people want to talk about race, right? If people want to be like, oh, the WBC is racist, things of that nature. Oh my God, they're unfair to the African American. How the hell does Gary Russell Jr. still have a belt? Yo, even if Gary Russell Jr. gets stripped, nobody would know. Nobody would know. Nobody would know. This guy has thrown his career to the trash. Gary Russell Jr. threw his career to the trash. What's good, HLD in the building? What's good? Canelo Alvarez is the only one that's healthy, unifying, become undisputed. Oh, let me add this. Jamel Charlo and Brad Castano fought for undisputed. Great fight. Probably going to be the fight of the year. Action pack. But guess what? Was they marketing that fight the way they should have? Did they market that undisputed fight? And then people wonder why fighters don't give a damn about no belts. You're not going to promote this fight like an undisputed, like it's very, very special. Put it this way, how was this undisputed on Showtime and the fight versus Jason Rosario was on pay-per-view? How that fight was more meaningful than this fight in terms of market value? How? This means more. Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez. ESPN barely talked about that fight and it's in their network. I was witnessing it. They talked about Jake Paul more. They talked about Jake Paul and Askins. More Askins, ass kick, whatever his name is. They talked about that fight more than the undisputed Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. Boxing shoots itself on the foot. Even when it has momentum, they shoot themselves on the foot. He said Canelito fought more Euros than Floyd and Pac-Man combined. And Canelo out there unifying, getting a title, unifying, about to go undisputed, all in the span in less than 9 months. And this is the guy that people wake up in the morning and desperately trying to hate. I think if you hate Canelo Alvarez, might as well you hate boxing. Yeah, I'm going to make a statement. If you hate Canelo Alvarez, you hate boxing. Yeah, it's my statement. Canelo Alvarez not in boxing, this will be the Jake Paul show. Then really, it's his sport. And then a lot of fighters out there, y'all don't want to self-promote. Y'all don't want to stay out there. And then when fighters out there is self-promoting themselves like Ryan Garcia, everybody want to bash him and say like, oh, yo, he's a YouTube social media sensation. But then Jake Paul does it. Oh, my God, he's doing a hell of a job. JBN in the building. Everybody subscribe to JBN. Canelo has been unified champion at 154, 160, and 168. He stays fighting champions. Facts. Facts. What would boxing be right now if it wasn't for Canelo Alvarez? And I mean, everybody's looking at Canelo Alvarez, that Canelo Alvarez sweepstakes too. Everybody in 160 don't want to fight each other, but they want to fight 168 Canelo Alvarez. And let's be real. Let's be real. There's been good fights, but we letting go of the big fights, the fights that we want to see. Again, boxing also has a way to just keeping us right there. Keeping us right there. When we're about to leave boxing, they'd be like, but what about this fight? You'd be like, all right, man, let me check this out. Right? Boxing has a way, has a strategic way to be like, man, fuck boxing, man. Yo, but come back. How about, all right, how about if I give you this? Huh? You're not going to give me no Earl Spitz or no Bud and Porter. All right, man, I'm going to stay, man. I'm going to stay and watch that, man. Boxing has a great way. You're not going to give us the heavyweight or dispute making? I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here. Yo, come back. I got you, Anthony Johnson, Alexander Usyk. All right, man, I'm going to stay for that, man. But for real, man, you going to give me another, y'all going to give me the fight that I want to see, right? After this? Yeah. I'm gonna Anthony Johnson, Alexander Usyk. All right, man. All right. Boxing has a way of doing that to us. Boxing has a way of doing that to us. But right now, Canelo Alvarez, look, Canelo Alvarez, you know why people out there be like, oh, Canelo Alvarez is not fighting this person. Man, Canelo Alvarez has fought every goddamn style. Excuse me, Lord, for using your name in vain. He's fought every damn style. He fought the Russian style. He fought the Cuban style. He fought the American style. He fought the Mexican style. He fought the Ukraine style, the Asian style. You know what I'm saying? He fought every style. The Euro style. He's fighting them all. He's fighting the black slick fighter. He'll fight the white slick fighter. Daniel Jacobs, Caleb Plant. He fought the great. He'll fought a guy that's bigger than him. He'll fought a guy that's smaller than him. He fought a legendary fighter. He'll fight a prime fighter while he's young. He'll fight a veteran. He'll fight a Hall of Fame fighter. Yo, Canelo Alvarez has fought every damn style. He's seen every damn looks and every damn size. And this is why Canelo Alvarez is a walking Hall of Famer. 4-division world champion, the cash cow, the pound for pound number one. Not debatable, nothing. He is number one, numero uno. I don't give a damn about what Andre Ward feels about Canelo Alvarez, because I do believe that Andre Ward, who's one of my favorite fighters, but he is a Canelo hater. He is. So much of a hate that he'll go into a gym and be like, Caleb Plant, I got your back. So much of a hater that he still have not voted Canelo Alvarez as number one in its pound for pound. He is a hater of Canelo Alvarez. I love Andre Ward. And just because of my statements the other day, Andre Ward blocked me. Yo, I'm going to tell you like this, folks. Yo, boxers, I'm going to tell you one thing. I love y'all, man. I love boxers, man. They're my modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators. They put their life on the line for my pure entertainment. But one thing I'm going to tell you about boxers, that y'all sensitive, man. Y'all sensitive. For people that do fight, some of y'all, half of y'all are sensitive, man. Some of y'all are sensitive. And then, you know what I'm saying? This what I'm be telling y'all, yo, that people be looking at this platform, bro. Yo, people be looking at this the platform, YTBC. Boxers look. Boxers see if we talking about them. Boxers see these videos. Don't think that they don't look at you, regardless if you have 300 subscribers, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 subscribers. They looking because we're the only one that talk about them. How Andre Ward gonna block me? I ain't never saying I know Andre Ward. I'm this serious. I'm gonna show you a picture. I said, my man, damn, this is one of my favorite fighters. How the fuck he blocked me? Maybe he didn't like the video that I had with him, Caleb Plant, and Canelo Alvarez. And I ain't even said nothing bad. But that's when you know they be looking. They be looking, man. I remember Devin Haney was like, yo, Punch, do you know that I blocked you from every social media platform? I said, damn. Shit. We can have a conversation. You could come to the panel and let the whole world know what you have a problem with your boy Punch Drunk. He said, you know, I blocked you from every social media platform. I said, damn, I don't even add you. I never even seen your Instagram. Why would you block me there? Can you be my friend there? Shit. I'm just keeping it real. I don't like the way they maneuvered you, man. I knew they was going to do that. That's why I was telling you to drop the belt in the beginning. You understand? And the thing that he did say, I understand. So if you understand why you mad, if you understand why I was saying, yo, drop the belt and stuff like that, why you mad if you understand, right? But it is what it is. I'm going to tell you like this, man. They sensitive, man. There's a lot of boxers out there that's sensitive. I'm not going to say they don't got no heart, no cojones, no testicular fortitude, but the mental fortitude. I'm going to start questioning the mental fortitude of fighters. And I get it. I get it. It's a lonely sport. It's a lonely sport. You don't know who to trust. You geared to fight all the time. A lot of people talking trash about you. You feel me? You succeed. You in there in a dangerous sport. You go out there and you risk your life, and then you come home with disrespect. I understand it. I understand, folks. I understand. But these fighters, man, they do a special, man. I love fighters. Again, I love fighters. I do think that people are more hard on them. I think boxing fans are more hard on their fighters more than any other sport. And maybe that's arguably, that's debatable. I see people be like, man, fuck Patrick Ewing, man. How the fuck you gonna miss that layup, man? I want him dead. I'm one of those hecklers, man, like in Cleveland Indian, the movie, Major League. Get the bulldozer, back up the truck, back it up, turn this place into a parking lot. That's how I felt when I seen Casimiro versus Rigondeaux. What is this? Back up the truck, back it up, turn this place into a parking lot. We should stop hating on race just because it's boxing. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Exactly, man. Why is people, and I'm gonna tell you like this, you know why people run with the race thing? Because it's profitable, ladies and gentlemen. It's profitable. You understand? The channels that we all know, there's people that you get frustrated about. Race bait because it's profitable. You talk about race, they come through, they know how to ignite an emotion. Just like politics. They know to ignite an emotions. Yo, you see, that's why a person will have to dig deep to 2014. Their mindset is, we gotta find a black fighter that was suspended, and you know what I'm saying? Let's find that fighter. They went all the way to 2014, dragged a Adrian Broner story, and be like, yo, they go on a conference call. Hey, yo, I'm about to drop this. You drop it. You drop it. You drop it. You drop it. By the time we all drop it in the same day, everybody will be talking about this, and then we get the attention that we want. That's the way it works. You understand? So one guy will be like, yo, let's drop this. Yo, they're in conference calls. It's like 15 dudes that got channels. They be like, yo, my man, let's talk about this Adrian Broner. Yo, about the Oscar Valdez. I mean, no, ain't really nothing to talk about in the sport of boxing right now. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, let's talk about this ish. Boom. And then they come out with a narrative story, and then they bring racism into it. Not everybody is ignited again. Because at the end of the day, regardless if you hate it or love it, people... It brings this type of attention. It brings this type of conversation and debates and dialogue and heated discussions. They like it. Yeah, and then when they turn off their live and their video, they be like, got him. I don't even have an African American wife. I got a Latina or white wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about this pro stuff. They like that. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. We want to see great fights, period. I'm with that. I'm with that. But guess what? Leading up to all those fights, people are tuning in to who? Leading up to all those fights that we want to see, people are tuning into what? Boxing content creators, independent media, right? So in between that, you could frustrate any fan that's coming into the sport of boxing and see what the hell is going on. If I was a casual, I'm going to tell you like this. If I was a casual and I see a fight that maybe a little bit of people's talking about it and I'm interested in boxing, I'm interested in watching a fight, right? And let's say, for example, I'm a casual. I don't know nothing about Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. But I'm gonna go to YouTube and see what people's talking about. I want to see what these guys that know about boxing, let me educate me. What's going on? This Deontay Wilder cat that looks like LeBron James fighting this guy he doesn't even look like a fighter and stuff like that, but he's big, and I saw him at the WWE. His name is, they call him the Gypsy King. Let me watch this. Let me learn a little bit, so when I watch it, I know what I'm watching. And then you go into a channel and say, this man been poisoned, and wow, and he came with a costume and it was heavy, and this guy is a drug addict, and he's followed from mental depression, and he wanted to commit suicide, and he quit. Look at his body; he don't even look right like a fighter. And this guy is saying that his own trainer spiked his water, and what the fuck am I walking into? What the fuck is this? Is this a sport? I don't want none of this. You see all this drama going on, right? What the hell is going on in this sport? What is this? And then you see another story. Another guy get caught with PEDs. Another guy is sick. What is this? And I haven't even watched the fight yet. What is that guy Canelo Alvarez, though? Let me see about this guy. They call him the Canelo Alvarez. This guy, Canelo Alvarez. Somebody told me about this guy, and I want to watch him. I mean, let me go to YouTube and see what's he all about. All right, shit, let me Google. Wow, he got a lot of champions. He's always fighting. I'm familiar with the guy. People love him. People are cheering. Why are people hating on this guy? I mean, this is the only guy that actually just rings a bell. I know him and Jake Paul and the Paul brothers, but this other light-skinned guy is kind of good. And then you hear the hate. Be like, what? Why are they hating on this guy? I always see this guy fight. Matter of fact, it's on the zone too. Shit, I could afford the zone. High, low, dímelo. Gracias, mi hermano, gracias. God bless. Chick, good looking out, chick. Canelo is a superstar who fills the seats and sells pay-per-view in multiple markets. Corruption in boxing is not new. Been going on since mafia control gambling. Who cares? I want to see him fight. Thank you, chick. Thank you. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. See, I know what I'm watching. Bro. And the thing is, you know what's funny? Because, like, again, I always say that boxing translates to life itself. And I don't get it why people get so they get so overly frustrated with the sport of boxing. We all know that boxing is a damn gangster's playground. We know that boxing is a gangster's playground. We know that boxing is the Wild Wild West. We know that. Why you acting at this point like y'all don't know what's boxing? We know that. Free market. Anybody could clean their money up. If you got dirty money, come to boxing, clean it up. This is boxing, y'all. Every belt federation got their own rules. All these belt federations don't follow their rules. It's really no rules. It's case-by-case basis. You could say something. You could say something. Yo, one person could say something. He gets his license suspended. Another person could say the same thing. He don't get his license suspended. One person get PED. He don't get suspended. The other guy gets PED. He gets suspended. One guy could hit his girl. could manhandle his girl, and he's all right. People in his next fight, people gonna love him. He's gonna do pay-per-view. A guy could hit the punching bag just saying about hitting a woman, and he get his license revoked. This is crazy. Boxing is just not consistent because every entity is their own business. Every entity has their own rules. It's not a governing body where everything, if you suspend it here, you're suspended here. You don't got a license in New York? Fuck you, New York. I'm going to California, get my license. I'm fighting over there. Just like Mike Tyson did when his license was suspended or terminated in Las Vegas. Where he went? He went to Memphis, right? To get a fight. All right, I ain't going to fight over there. I'm going to fight over here. I'm suspended by the WBC. I'm going to take my ass to the WBA and get me on myself, Frank, and get me a title shot. This is boxing, man. Boxing is just like your hood. Why you act like there's something different in your hood? You know there's good people, bad people. You know there's good chicks and you know there's whores. You know there's bum motherfuckers and there's some good guys. You know, good hardworking men. You know there's Christian people. You know there's Muslim people. You know a lot of people got bodeguero that they keep it real. There's other people that's trying to take advantage of you. You walk out your building, there's a bunch of people selling drugs, but you live it. It's bad. It is what it is, but you live it through it. And at the end of the day, for a lot of people, it's not going to hold you back. Magic. LeBron wouldn't get suspended on the finals or a regular game. That too, right? They suspended Green, Draymond Green, right? But he ain't the face though, right? Good looking out. I don't get overly like emotional about certain things. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Why you even care? Do you really care or do you really want to see a fight? Let's be honest. Because I've been looking through a lot of channels because I was looking through a lot of channels because I wanted to do this pound for pound top 10 channels and stuff like that in my opinion. A lot of people respected it. Some people didn't like it. Some people liked it. They think it's fair. Whatever. That was the other live show. But a lot of people ain't even care about Oscar Valdez fight. You ain't care about it. You ain't talked about it. A lot of people that got boxing content creators, they didn't care about Oscar Valdez fight coming up. You ain't do no story. You ain't do no videos about it. You ain't do no breakdowns about it. All of a sudden, when something is negative, everybody tunes in. That's the problem of boxing. When it's negative, everybody want to tune in. When it's positive, you don't want to tune in. You don't want to tune in. You negative seeking mother effers you. Why are you so negative? Why you let the society, you know what I'm saying? Why you adopt the toxic of this society? Why? You a boxing fan. Let's be real. You ain't care about the fight before. You ain't care about Oscar Valdez or who he was fighting. You ain't give a damn if he was fighting or where he was fighting. You ain't give a damn. You didn't even ask if he was taking a Nevada test. You ain't care if it was USADA. You didn't care. But now all of a sudden you care and you know it all and you a scientist too. Because you Google couple words. I'm not saying that a man should not be punished. I'm not saying that a man should not should not be accountable for him testing positive. No, I think there got to be some consequences somewhere because I just think it's fair. You're gonna put yourself, you're gonna have testing. They test positive, something got to happen. Or for that, don't even test at all. But the guys that have some morals behind all of this, right? At the end of the day, but we talk about morals, boxing, morals. Boxing morals? Really? Morals? Boxing? Are we kidding ourselves? Ladies and gentlemen, if they ain't do nothing and make money, if they didn't do nothing, money played a part. Alright? If they didn't do something, maybe they got money invested in this fight and they can't let this fight be postponed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and at the end of the day, his opponent is complaining. He's stepping aside the ring. How about if his opponent tells everybody to shut up? I want to fight him. What would y'all say? I won my chance with Oscar Valdez. I don't give a damn. I don't take it that serious. I won my chance versus Oscar Valdez, and I want to get that belt off of Oscar Valdez. I don't want to fight for a vacant belt. No, I want Oscar Valdez on my resume, and I want to fight him. I want to become a star. How about if his opponent says to you and everybody else that wants him to be banned, shut the fuck up. I want to fight him. It's my life. I want to risk my life. I'm risking my life anyway. How about that? Are you going to say, no, we're saving you? No. Oscar Valdez needs to be punished. Needs to be punished right now. Be like, nah, man, I want to fight Oscar Valdez. I ain't complaining. Don't complain. I'm not complaining about it. Oh, we're going to take, how about his words? How about how he feels? High, low, dímelo. Again, there's a lot of layers to this shit. Look, there's a lot of layers to holding a person accountable, and that's the unfortunate part. There's a lot of layers in corruption when it comes to the sport of boxing. Let's not act like we don't know what we're watching. And at the end of the day, I don't think this is motivated. The decision of not making a decision is not motivated because of racism. Any decision in the sport of boxing has to do with money. Money must be the money. Must be the money. Must be the money. It's money, man. Money. Why people are immune to that? Money. Say it with me, money. More money, more money, more money, more. You love music that has money. You got to pay your bills. What? With money. You want to pass the line. You want to cut the line. Money. You don't give a damn. It's about money. You go to the club and you buy a water bottle for $5 knowing it's $1, but you in the club fucking money. You won't go on a date with a girl because you don't got no money in your pocket. But if you have money in your pocket, you feel like you the man, you the world, you the best. You got your confidence up. You got your mojo back with that moolah in your pocket. It's about money, man. Boxing is about money, not racism. We're not living in that time, bro. It's about money. And they go about with the people who brings the money. Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather because he's money made, right? Money made. Weather. Money made. Weather. Pay the bills. Just get a petition. Money. If I'm ranked number 17 and I put a petition up, cost thousands of dollars to get a petition so I could fight this guy, and then all of a sudden I'll be the number 2 contender, is money. If there you believe there's corruption and this person get the scorecard, right? The scorecard is all fucked up. He gets the win. Oh my God, robbery of what? Who's behind the scenes? Who's the high invested fighter? Money. Money. Rich people don't give a fuck about color, man. The powers that be don't care about racism, bro. It's a different time, man. Y'all gotta understand that. Stop crawling back into those dark ages. Stop. You could spit it all you want. At the end of the day, you're just leading somebody to a dead end to understand what's really going on. Is it is certain things race related? Could be. But is it racism? No. That's the difference. Separate it. It could be. Certain could be race related. Certain could be like, you know what? Mexicans, Latinos, they are the one that support and brings in the money. You know what I'm saying? In America, they're the major support. So we're going to cater. They could cater to somebody. If Mikey Garcia going to fight, he's going to fight in the West Coast. Why? Because he's going to fight with a Mexican fan base. It's going to be a good turnout. If you're going to have, why do they say Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor could fight in New York City in St. Patrick's Day? Because she's Irish. St. Patrick's Day in New York City is big. Amanda's from New York. So it's going to get, the Puerto Rican knows how to support. The St. Patrick, the Irish people know how to support. It's New York City. People going to buy into that fight, and it's a good place. It could be a move could be race related. Why Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be fighting in Atlanta? Chocolate City, baby. A lot of people and a lot of the brothers and sisters love Gervonta Tank Davis, and we're going to go to Chocolate City, and he going to sell. If you take Gervonta Tank Davis to North Dakota, even if you take him to New York, he might not get the type of support he got in Chocolate City. It's hard not to defend Canelo right now since he is the only boxer that's active. Also, why does Bud Crawford more worried about being won over Canelo? Mr. Romeo and Little Marcus, good looking out, my brother. Good looking now. Appreciate that. Yo, I think a lot of people is frustrating us in the sport of boxing. And I don't like to stay frustrated because it does hinder us preserving the sport of boxing. I don't like to stay mad at boxing. I want to see the good. You know what I'm saying? When the elite fighters are not doing their thing, guess what? You know what I do? I watch the young fighters. And then I'm entertained by the Virgil Ortiz of the world. And I can't wait to Boots Ennis fight. And I can't wait to the Jamal Herring versus Shakur Stevenson fight. And I like to see Brandon Lee. And I like to see Michel Rivera. Young fighters. If you're frustrated with the elite fighters, then tune in into the future. Tune into the amateur circuit. Tune in when the Olympics was going on. Tune into the Japanese circuit. Tune into the UK. UK be having fights all the time. There's a lot of fighters out there that probably needs our attention. Good looking out again, Mr. Romeo. Mikey need to sign with a good promoter to get good fights. Going to lose out of money for blocking out the fight. I can't wait till Canelo fights Benavidez. Benavidez going to be fighting in Phoenix, Arizona as well, right? He had COVID too. Shit. I forgot to add him. He had COVID. Shit. What kind of water y'all drinking out here in boxing? Boxing's starting to go, man. The only way that will be a mega fight with Benavidez if Benavidez fight Andrew and Charlo. I think if Benavidez, this is what I gotta say. Benavidez gonna have to keep on doing what you're doing. Didn't Benavidez get suspended and get stripped by the WBC? And this is what I mean, how pathetic they are, bro. This is what I mean, that this is how pathetic they are. To start a race thing, to start some type of race, not war, but this one makes Latinos and black go at it. When you have irresponsible boxing content creators that want to bring an Adrian Broner getting suspended, but an Oscar Valdez not getting suspended yet. Did David Benavidez get stripped off his belt? Is he Latino? Why they didn't say that? Ladies and gentlemen, why did David Benavidez get stripped from the WBC? Why did David Benavidez get stripped by the WBC? I'm in love with the Coco, right? But he got stripped. He got held accountable. He got punished. He got punished. But they rather bring up a 2014 Adrian Broner, match Adrian Broner, and match Oscar Valdez to bring this race issue and make it think that the WBC is racism when they have punished other Latino fighters. And Benavidez is more recent, but they go so long. They needed to go. 6 years, 7 years back, Google their way. desperate to bring a race, a make-believe racist narrative. Because why they couldn't say Benavidez and Oscar Valdez? Why they couldn't say, yo, Oscar Valdez, how did Benavidez get punished, but Oscar Valdez didn't get punished? I mean, it was only cocaine. Why he get stripped? Why they don't hold him accountable like they did David Benavidez? No, they don't want to say that. They want to say Adrian Broner from 2014. But they rate, but this is what happens in this community. Yo le doy un par de galletas. Those are the racists of the racist. Those are the people. Those are the sad people, bro. Those are sad racist motherfuckers. Those are racist, bro. So create something like that for what? For what? Why you want to create a damn lie like that? I'm telling you, racism is profitable, and this is why people like to use it. You sick bastards. And then people be like, yo, Punch, yo, but why on your channel, why all of a sudden, man, you talking about this race stuff? I'm just debunking these fucking narratives because I know that it's not healthy for this community. And also, there's young people that could be watching. There's teenagers that could be watching. There's people in the sport of boxing that could be watching this mess. And then you gear them with these type of nonsense. And then you have these followers. Kudos to you. Kudos to you that you have the followers. But this is the reason why you do it. And you want to mold young kids in thinking that they can't get what they could get, or any situation that it doesn't go their way, it has to do with racism. When there's no racism. We're living in a world today. I'm not saying that there's no racism in the world. I'm not saying there's no racism in America. But yet we're living in a state right now in our society, and now in boxing, that we create racism. We create racism. We bring it out of nowhere. What these motherfuckers is doing is creating a racism because they can't find it. Now they're creating something. They're like, come on, we need a story. We need a story because your fake ass ain't a real boxing content creator. You rather create a racist narrative. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah. People jealous, they got arguments outside the ring. As long as the stupid people eat it up. But you know what? There's a lot of people that's going to eat it up. There's a lot of people that's going to eat it up, man. Unfortunately, there's other people that's going to lead it up. Unfortunately, there are leaders out there, and people want to give them the type of leadership role that's going to lead them and believe in something. Yo, I know I used to go to church. I see people that never even cracked the Bible, but they would listen to a preacher, right? And they would be like, yes. Go gloria a Dios. Amen. Yes, brother. Yay. And they never cracked the Bible to even check whatever he's saying, to fact check it, because it sounds so good. And sometimes people, like I said, I used to say this all the time in the live and on my channel. What's good, Transgender Sports? I used to say this a lot. I used to say that people don't want the truth no more. People are comfortable with the lie. People don't want the truth. People are comfortable with the lie. People are comfortable to think that this situation is racism. Because if you do have it, then you have it in your back pocket. You could pull it out anytime. It's racism. I can't get this because of racism. No, I ain't get the job. I ain't get the job. Not because I wasn't qualified for it, but not because of racism. They don't like the way I look. Probably my skin complexion. Nah. Oh, you ain't hold the door for me. No, because of racism. Oh, you didn't give me a title shot. Oh, no, because of racism. Yeah, you could do that all you want. I'm going to tell you something what you're going to be doing. And eventually, I can't wait till it happens. Racism is going to be watered down to the core. Racism, you're going to use racism for everything. You're going to use racism for so much that once you actually mention racism, people ain't going to believe it. The unfortunate part is when that moment does appear, and it was a racism issue, people ain't even going to believe it. It's just like when the Me Too movement came out, and then every woman in the world, not every woman, but every Hollywood woman be like, I got Me Too'd. I got Me Too. It got so constant that now when a girl say it, now you be like, get the fuck out of here. You're lying. You just want money. And that's dangerous as well. Use it when it's there. Fight it when it's there. You have nothing better else to do in boxing than to create a narrative of Adrian Broner that he got suspended in 2014 and Oscar Valdez didn't get suspended in 2021. And the reason why is because the WBC is racist, right? But you don't want to mention David Benavidez getting punished, right? Because it doesn't fit your narrative. Latino. Oh, Oscar Valdez didn't get suspended. David Benavidez got suspended. Why you don't say that? Why David Benavidez got suspended, right? Because it doesn't fit your narrative. It doesn't fit the narrative. And these motherfuckers are smart too. They use that news, that CNN type of narrative, right? It's just like if somebody gets shot in the hood and there is a Latino or Latin king fighting with the Bloods and they going at one another. It's a gang war. And this guy shoots this guy. They ain't going to say it's a race war because it doesn't fit their narrative. If a Latino cop shoot a black person, no. If a black person if a black cop kills a Latino kid, a Puerto Rican kid or whatever, no. It's not a race thing because it needs to be black and white. That fits the narrative. That fits the bill. So in this boxing community, it's not like these guys. These guys are in their 40s, 50s spinning this shit. They know what they're doing. They know what type of emotion they're igniting. And you out there, you eating it up. You eating it up. You gullible motherfucker, you. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to clean this shit up. Damn it, it's a Christian show. But you out there being gullible and you take it away. And then you want to come to my channel and be like, how dare you Punch Drunk say that there is no racism? When I said there's no racism, I said stop bringing racism out your ass when there's no racism. Stop trying to catch it out the air and say it's racism when it's not racism. Again, it's about money. Money. Yeah. If it was ego, you could come right here and we could have this, we could chop it up. But of course, now people ain't gonna come in and chop it up with Punch Drunk Boxing because I'll expose the damn fake in your shit. I'll expose the damn fake in your heart and your mind because you're faking the people because you're desperate for damn super chats. You're desperate. You're desperate for the views. You're desperate. It's like a Kaka TV. Desperate. Desperate. Putting fake thumbnails. Desperate for a view. You desperate, bro. Desperate. Let your delivery speak for itself. Let your work speak for itself. Let your knowledge speak for itself. These dudes is pathetic. Pathetic, man. And then if you see him in person, you know what they're going to be doing? Yo, what's good, Punch? How you doing, man? I like your work. Man, shut the fuck up. Then they get mad. Then people get mad because yo, don't let this thing hold you down. Again, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it every time I get the chance. I don't even care if there's racism. Racism ain't going to hold me down, ain't going to hold me back. And I suggest y'all do the same thing. And if it is racism out there, don't let that shit hold you back. Racism don't got no muscle. Racism is weak. It got no muscle. Man, don't even go around racism. You run through racism. That's what I say. That's what I say to my kids. I ain't raising no damn beta males. I ain't raising no damn kids. They're gonna come to me, yo, daddy, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get this because they try to keep me from this. And this. Nah. Deja esa vaina. Deja esa vaina. I don't want to hear that shit. Too many opportunities out here in the world, especially here in America. In the world, man. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. In other parts of the world, man, that's oppression for real. Over here, racism don't got no damn power. I don't get, look at me. Yeah, take it. Take the picture, edit this out. Racism got no muscle. Racism is not gonna stop me, and racism shouldn't stop you. You run through that racism. You express to your kids that racism is not gonna stop you. Racism is weak. And if you let racism hold you back, then you weak. You gotta do some push-ups, mental push-ups, and get through that shit. Because racism right now is a weak link. Racism got no muscle. Racism is in its deathbed right now. That's what I'll say. Those people that complaining about racism, shut the fuck up, grow some balls, and run through that shit. That's what I'll say. Now you can critique me all you want. I don't go around I don't tell my kids or the youth and be like, you know what? In the world, you got to work twice as hard. And man, you don't got to work twice as hard. You work the proper way. You be a parent and you line them up and you lead them into the right path, right? You set your kids up for success. When they're 16, work on their credit. So by the time they hit college or finish college and they on their own, they could purchase a house, they could purchase an apartment and stuff like that. Be a parent. Lead your kids in the proper way and stop complaining like weak beta males. Uncle racist. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Nobody want to hear that shit in America, man. Nobody want to hear that. I'm telling you, nobody want to hear it. You could, record it again. Because I know there's a lot of haters out there going to be like, yo, you heard what Punch said? Like y'all always said, like I've been saying for the past year. No, it has nothing to do about race and stuff. He doesn't care. He's not sympathetic to certain situations and stuff like that. The world is not sympathetic. The world is not sympathetic. So what you gonna do there? Sit around and be sympathetic around and complain and stuff like that, man? Nah, man, no. The world ain't gonna wait for you. The world would not wait for you, man. Just like those people, just like those Latinos and the people and my brothers from Latino brothers and people from Africa and people from the Middle East that they go through the South America to come through Mexico to come through here, right? They do it by any means necessary. They ain't gonna be held back. They go through that river, whatever. They gotta climb that wall, whatever. Man, they gonna hold me back. I gotta survive out here. And then when they land here in America and they hear people bickering, fuck that shit. I'm gonna work. I gotta get some money. I gotta feed my family. And when I'm set, maybe I go back to the country I was at. Or I set up shop here. There's people out there that's not going to wait for it. And this is why you see other people and you read their story. You be like, damn, how you made it from there? How you made it out of this? You know why? Because they was the strongest. The survival of the fittest. Let's not forget that we all are strong. We all the survival of the fittest. Let's not forget that it was a bunch of sperm and you made it to the egg. You made it there. You're the strong one. Everybody that's alive right now is the strongest of the strongest. Out of all the damn sperm, all of it, it was you that got into that egg. Now when you come out into this life, you complaining. You got to keep on fighting just like you fought when you was in your mama's. You know what? I don't know how to put these things together, but it is what it is. You're here for a reason. It's not to submit to anybody, submit to any person or any entity that's trying to keep you down. It's to fight. It's not to sit. You don't have to not fight. But don't sit around and fight. You got to stand up and keep on going and fight in the process of it. But I'm going to tell you like this. In America right now, there's a lot of people out there that fought already for the freedom that we have. And if we keep complaining, those individuals, those warriors died in vain. And they spinning on their grave and be like, what the hell, man? I fought all my whole life. I dedicated to fighting for the future. And look how they act and complaining. You don't know how good you have it, dear son. In their grave, they like this. You don't know how good. They're going to come out their grave like the Triller. Like Triller. What they doing? What y'all complaining about? What y'all complaining about? Did I fight for y'all? What y'all complaining about? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be thrillers coming out here. We're gonna have another video out here. These people that risked their life, that fought to have the freedom that we have today, and come out of here and you be like, what? Huh? That Adrian Broner and Oscar Valdez, that's racism? Huh? Mira, señor. Why talk about it? I apologize for those of you that come into the boxing channel and then over the past since December or November, I've been really talking about it and debunking these racism narrative. And I apologize because when you want to talk about boxing, you want to leave all that politics aside. When you want to tune into people that talk about sports or you want to watch sports, you take all those things aside. You don't want no problems with what you have in your family, your job, or whatever. You want to tune in to be entertained about the sport or whatever, right? And then the politics. You already know the politics was crazy for the past years, right? And then you come into a boxing channel and they talking about this shit that they could tune into Fox and CNN. They talking about the same shit. I apologize. I have to do certain things. I have to do certain things. This is the dirty sport. This is a dirty, unforgiving, dirty, corrupted, beautiful sport. You understand what I'm trying to say? How can it be beautiful? How can something dirty, how can something corrupted, it could be with drugs and PEDs and corruption and unfairness and all of that stuff. You know how it could still be beautiful? Because guess what? I love the ghetto. I love where I'm born and raised. And I've seen the worst and I've been through the worst. And guess what? I love it. I love it. So we could be in a position where we as boxing fans, we don't like a lot of the bad shit and the corrupted shit that goes inside of boxing. Right? Just like we might not like, we know the crime that happens in our neighborhood, the crime, the drug infested neighborhoods, the cops, police brutality, all of that stuff. But guess what? When it's time to rep our hood, we rep it to the fullest everywhere we go. Where you from? I'm from Harlem, Wash Heights, baby. Another dude be, I'm from the BX, Brooklyn. Where you at? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Where you at? I'm from Arizona. I'm from LA. I'm from the jungle. I'm from Compton. I'm from East LA. People's proud no matter how you know it's gang infested, drug infested, all the bad stuff. You've been through it all. You dodged bullets. You sold drugs. You got locked up. You came out, went back in, all the bad shit. All this bad shit. And guess what? You still love your hood and you're going to rep it wherever you go. And guess what? Boxing is the same shit to me. I know all the dirty shit in boxing. I know it all. It could be bad, but it's beautiful. And I'm always going to rep boxing to the fullest. Maybe that's the only analogy I do got. That's the only analogy, the only way I could compare how I feel. The only way that I could compare every situation that I see bad. And when somebody gets tagged in life, they rehabilitate themselves, they come out of jail, whatever, they do good, and you want to give them their fair shake. They pay their dues to society. And the same way for Canelo Alvarez. If you get locked up and you do something, let's say you were selling drugs, you got bagged, right? You got locked up. Whatever years you did, you come back out, you try to do good, you take care of your family, you find a decent job, you become an owner or whatever, and now you are a great citizen, right? You're not a menace to society no more. You're doing great things. Nobody want to come. You don't want nobody to come and tell you, yo, my man, you was a criminal. Man, you was pumping drugs and stuff like that. Bob, like, yo, my man, that's my other life. I did that mistake when I was younger, whatever. I pay my dues. I'm a viable citizen. I'm helping out the community, blah, blah. Why are you bringing the past? Why are you bringing that? The same way for Canelo. Canelo got the computer raw. He paid his due. He got suspended. That's it. He got tested. No, everybody said it. Canelo Alvarez get tested more than any other fighter in boxing. Why when something happens bad, Canelo Alvarez gets the fall? Why would Oscar Valdez get bagged? Is Canelo Alvarez's fault? Everybody was talking about Canelo Alvarez more than Oscar Valdez when he got bagged last week. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Canelo Alvarez got blamed more than Oscar Valdez. Eddie Reynoso got blamed more than Oscar Valdez. You got all the weirdos in your chat, bro. All the racist haters and Canelo super fans. I mean, cause it ignite conversation. They all hate. They are racist in every kind, you know. Because these people go to certain channels and they get provoked. Not provoked, but they love what these other boxing content creators are saying when it comes to racism. Then they come to this channel where I'm going against whatever they saying, and now they want to justify whatever it is. Punch, who you racist to? Some people have the Holy Spirit. Who I'm racist to? Racist. I don't think I'm racist towards anybody. I think that if when you get older, you in a, or you get in how you say it? You in see, I'm in a state in New York City where there's a lot of cultures, right? And you mingle with a lot of culture. And sometimes you understand what this culture says about this other culture, what this race feels about this race. I've been in a situation when the Africans don't like Black Americans, right? African Americans, Black Americans growing up, Africans don't like the Black Americans. They don't trust them. They feel like they lazy, they do that, and they just different. You know what I'm saying? I know Middle Eastern people. I chill with my peoples from Somalia, Yemen. I chill with Jamaicans and Trinidadian. You tell a Jamaican that he's Trinidadian, that they gonna get tight. You tell a Trinidadian that he's Jamaican, he's gonna get tight. You tell a Puerto Rican that he's Dominican, he might get tight. You tell a Dominican he's Puerto Rican, he might get tight. You tell an Ecuadorian he's Mexican, he gets tight. You tell a Mexican he's Ecuadorian, to get tight. It's culture, and this is why I'm blessed to born and raised in New York City, because I experience a lot of cultures. All my peoples is from different type of backgrounds: Asian, Chinese, Philippines, Korean, Middle Eastern, again, where I'm born and raised. And I got a video, y'all could check it out. Where I'm born and raised, my block got a Muslim mosque on one corner. Across the street, a Catholic church. Across the street from the Catholic church, on the left-hand side, is a Jew temple. And across the street from the Jew temple is a Baptist church. So I was born with every culture. So you hear the critique and the props. That's why I could say, like, yo, Mexicans love each other. Like, Mexicans don't, the girls stick to their Mexican men out here in New York City. In my experience, the way I always see, they family orientated. They still got their culture. I never meet a Mexican out here in New York City that'd be like, I don't know no Spanish. They stay within their culture, the household, the culture. The women, the women adore the man. They still live that how you say, that tradition. Man, a woman in the house, and the man go out there and work and bring in the money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I experience. I'm not saying that's the way it is. My experience, that's the way that I see it. The Chinese I know how to speak Spanish. Go to Canal Street. If anybody from New York City in Canal Street, the Chinese people know Spanish. Know how to speak Spanish. They know how to speak Spanish just as much as English. You know? The people in New York City, they put it this way. The people in my city, the white people and the Asian people, whatever, they learning Spanish because this America is becoming a Spanish speaking country in big cities. Hola re, mi hermano, G Funky Boxing. Everybody subscribe to G Funky Boxing. Orale Raza ACP here. Hispanic causing panic. One of the best channels out there in the YTBC, my brother. Everybody subscribe to G Funky. I need like them little like the how you call it, like the effects and stuff like that, do the clap and all that stuff. But I also been in states where it's just black and white. And then I understand that my perspective, they might not see my perspective. Then I got to see it from their perspective and what they've gone through. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I understand different slangs don't work. You feel me? Different slangs don't work. There's some spots in down south that a lot of people don't like. In my experience, you see how people talk, yo, what up, my nigga, and stuff like that. When I went to Savannah, Georgia years ago when I was younger, and one of my homies got smacked because he's like, yo, my nigga passed me the ball. But my brother was Puerto Rican, but light skinned. So for them, he a white guy. You know what I'm saying? He got smacked in the court. You know why he got smacked in the court? Because he said nigga, but they look at him like a white dude, but they didn't relate. Yo, my man, what? Yo. They was like, yo. And I was like telling him because I got family in Savannah. Yo, my man, it doesn't rock like that. That's why me, in my lingo, I say my brother, yo, bro, and this, and what nah, man. Racism is selective. White versus black. America's must-see pay-per-view. ESPN views. No accountability when Deshaun said that about Jews or Green Bay players said about Asians. Magic. Damn, you know what? I'm not even in tune too much with the NFL. But I know that you're talking about the NFL. But good looking out. But, I mean, I know it's must-see TV, but that's why they promote it that way. We don't got to promote it like that. It's because it's promoted that way. We don't got to have it like that. You know what I'm saying? Must-see TV. Must-see TV is Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. Has nothing to do with race. Right? Must-see TV was Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder before, you know what I'm saying, Tyson Fury got in the mix. Got his life back in order, right? Has nothing to do. I didn't care about if Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua was black. I didn't even think the Brits have a different type of audience. They don't care. I never heard the term the black Brit. I never heard when they talking about Nigel Benn that he's the black Brit. It was just the Brit, and the British are going to support him everywhere he go. You know, Ricky Hatton, the same way they support Anthony Joshua, the same way they support Ricky Hatton. Don't matter. I never hear that. You feel me? Exactly, hermano. Good looking out. Magic in the building. Good looking. Dímelo, Jamie. Dímelo. So, you know, there's certain situation, an event, it is what it is, whatever how it's promoted. You know what I'm saying? Some things are promoted the way that it shouldn't be. You know, self-promote yourself in the proper way, and it's all good, man. I just think that, man, boxing is, for me, in my opinion, is far from racism, and everything that is corrupted or anything that comes through fruition has to do with money. You know what I'm saying? If there's corruption there's money in the back, right? If it's a good fight, it's because it makes sense. You understand what I'm trying to say? The fights that's being done is because it makes sense money-wise. The same way, if something corrupted is done, it's because somebody did something because money-wise. Whether they invested on something, whether they got future plans, where we can't see this fighter lose, we got to put something in the scorecard that keeps them from having from somebody taking that old weight. It's boxing, man. Ring gamble IQ, good looking out, man. Be usted, mi hermano. Viva el kush de mi blunt. ¿Tú estás fumando? ¿Qué tú estás fumando, Ronnie Perez? But again, man, shout out to Chocolatito. Hope Chocolatito gets well soon. With just another warrior, man, that got the COVID. It's crazy out here again, like I was saying in the beginning. But again, about Canelo Alvarez, man, if you're a boxing fan, man, and you're trying to bring this man down, all you're doing is bringing boxing down. Because Canelo Alvarez, man, is right now the spearhead. Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow. The Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing. I know we was talking about the Jake Paul like in America and stuff like that. But think about it. If there's no Canelo Alvarez, it'll just be Jake Paul. Jake Paul be leading the way. Canelo Alvarez right now is carrying boxing on his shoulder, man. The respectable part of it. You know? He's going for undisputed. 7 fights in the span of what? 3-4 years? 4 fights in the span of what? Less than 12 months? Come on, man. And people out there trying to hate this man. I'm going to tell you like this, man. Boxing right now is lucky to have Canelo. Boxing right now is lucky to have Canelo. Boxing is lucky to have Canelo right now, man. Very, very lucky. And the people out there that are just trying to bring him down, all you're doing is a disservice to the sport of boxing. Your channel is not about boxing. Independent media platform is not about boxing. It's about a bunch of motherfuckers that have problems in their own lives and they want to take out their frustration, or they experience racism in their own lives and they want to say that boxing got racism and stuff like that. I think there's people got problems in the YTVC. I'm going to say it like that. A lot of boxing content creators. I think there's a lot of people that just got mentally problems. I think that people that just got, problems back at home or something. And they use this platform to vent out. And they want everything to be bad just like there is in their lives. I think so. Because I can't see anybody this. I just, even if I'm not, again, I said I'm from New York City. I'm a New York Knicks fan. I hated Michael Jordan, but you guess what? I know that Michael Jordan was the best. I just knew that he was beating my team. Same with Canelo Alvarez. It's not about even being, you don't even be a fan of Canelo Alvarez. To be honest, I wasn't a huge Canelo Alvarez fan. I like Canelo Alvarez, but I wasn't a huge, that wasn't like when people be like, who's your favorite fighter? I never used to say Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez. You love boxing, you got to respect this dude, man. You got to. You got to. 4 times you're going to be fighting in the span of fucking 10 months. The cash cow is the hardest working man in boxing, man. And when you got a man like that leading the way, when you got somebody like that leading the way, this guy's fighting more he's fighting more than the young fighters, yo. He's fighting more than the young fighters. He's fighting more than these elite fighters combined. And he's accomplishing shit. And matter of fact, he's younger than half of the guys in the elite. He's younger than Bud. He's younger than Earl. He's younger than the Charlo brothers. He's younger than Tyson Fury. He's younger than Deontay Wilder. I think he's younger than Anthony Joshua. He's younger than a lot of dudes. Younger than Triple G. Younger than Boo Boo Andrade. Younger than Keith Thurman. Younger than Sean Porter. Younger than Danny Swift Garcia. Younger than Mikey Garcia. Canelo Alvarez is younger than these dudes and doing this thing. Man, nah, man. F that. Nah. Canelo Alvarez, man, we're going to preserve Canelo Alvarez, bro. We're going to preserve Canelo Alvarez. Because if it was for Canelo Alvarez, man, in the Northeast, I know it will be shut down. Ain't no pipeline in it. Ain't no pipeline, bro, in American boxing without Canelo Alvarez. Ain't no pipeline, bro. But thank you. There is good young fighters that's going to be leading the way. Shout out to Virgil Ortiz. Shout out to T.O. Got to get back in the ring. Triller, do your job. And by the way, Triller said that they're going to be fighting in October 4th on a Monday in New York City, Hulu, Madison Square Garden. I ain't going to do a video about it because, to be honest, they've been changing the dates too many times. Ryan Garcia, get back in the mix. Ioka's going to be back in the ring. Let's go. Tanaka, get back. Get your shit in order. You're going to get back in the ring and be on the top again. John Riel Casimero. I want to see John Riel Casimero versus Naoya Inoue. Let's go. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. Let's go. We want to see these fights. I think these fights are going to come through fruition. Samir, you got to go T.O. fight, punch? Of course I'm going to go. Hell yeah. New York City. Yo, man, walking distance, I'm good. Punch one referring to Danny Garcia. Can't wait to see Teofimo Lopez back in the ring. Me too, man. I think the Triller situation, man, was a disservice to his growth in terms of experience and fighting in the ring, But he did something great. He knew his value, went to purse bid, got his moolah. And that's the way you got to do it, man. Empowering yourself. And that's what he gave a lot of people, a lot of young kids, motivation and inspiration to know how to empower yourself. And when somebody don't believe in your worth and you know what's your price and you know what you're worth, that's what Teofimo Lopez did. So bravo to Teofimo Lopez. Bravo to Amanda Serrano also to be like, she pulled out. A lot of people mad that she pulled out of that Katie Taylor, but now she's worth way more than double than what they was trying, more than triple, quadruple they was trying to give her. That's what happens when you believe in yourself and you believe in your worth. You don't let nobody set a price on you. You don't let nobody set a price on you. You set your price. Oscar de la Hoya. Is Tank fighting JoJo? I think Tank is going to be fighting Rolly. And I think that's going to be a good promotional fight. That's an in-house fight. Make it happen. I think it's a good fight, in my opinion. I'll buy for the pay-per-view. And for those, again, I'm going to say it like this. For those who want to buy, who's talking about it, they won't buy the pay-per-view for this fight. If you ain't into a fight and you're talking down about a fight, don't talk about that fight. Put it that way. Don't talk about that fight or don't talk about that fight. Don't capitalize off them. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. It was good, Midwest Boxing. He said Canelo was representing boxing. He is boxing right now, man. Canelo Alvarez is boxing right now. And I'm proud as a fan that we had the cash cow leading the way and being he's in the gym all the time, gym rat. That's what we need in the sport of boxing. If we don't have Canelo Alvarez, I do not know how the boxing scene will look. But anybody gonna go live right now? About to tune out. Everybody gonna go live right now. Let me know, man. Let's have all the people out there to whatever live, man. Who's gonna cook? Who's gonna cook up? Who's gonna cook up? Sub Punch. What's good, JC? L, what's good? Anybody gonna cook up? All right, man, before I leave, let my boy sing a little tune for y'all, man. Hold on.
You'll never be alone. I'll be with you from door to door. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. I'll be with you from door to door. Baby, I'm right here. But you'll never be alone.
Baby, I'm right here. Rap Star, come on. Yeah, Rap Star, you letting your people down, bro. You letting your people down, man. You letting your people down, man. Get on your grind, bro. Get on your grind. Wilmer Morales, Canelo in the 4th. Ooh, good prediction. He said, give us Pancho. I got you with Pancho right here, man.
Anyway, Dennis told me, Dennis let us know. Said it never means me, had a matter bone. Wait a minute. Spin me when I'm low. Dennis started show man, running 90 feet.
Caso cerrado. Yo, let me ask y'all a question. Yo, do y'all remember y'all remember Cristina? I'm talking about my Spanish people, so excuse me. Y'all remember Cristina? You remember the episode con El Over? Probably that was a long time ago. Yo, y'all remember Cristina with the episode con El Over? Oh shit. Oh, he said again, he said again. Paquita del Barrio. Wonder that excuse, man. I only seen it if it was in Sin Suera. What the? He said, mira, cállese, coño, cállese. Ballena. Yo, want to see Pancho sing again? Yo, Pancho sing.
Anyway, Dennis told me, Daddy's let us know. Said it never be seen. Had a metal bone. Wait a minute, what do you mean? What do you mean? Spin me right out low. Gotta start a show, man. What a 90 feet.
Hey, yo, my brothers and sisters, we sons and daughters. You already know, man. Brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High, man. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. I'm telling you, have God in your heart, man. That's the greatest investment you can make, man. You feel wealthy. You feel rich with God in your heart. God is everything. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. I already know the slogan, man. Thank you for the people that's been supporting, man. Tomorrow we at again. Tomorrow, Happy Hour Thursday. Happy Hour Thursday. Tomorrow, surprise guest. Surprise guest. Y'all already know, man. It was Happy Hour Thursday. Happy Hour Thursday, the most dangerous show in the YTBC. I got a surprise guest. And you already know, if it's a surprise guest, there's going to be it's going to be a lot of energy. It's going to be a lot of energy. You don't know who's going to be popping up tomorrow around 9:30 Eastern time. Shout out to D Style Boxing. I'm gonna be joining D Style Boxing. Also subscribe to D Style Boxing, ACP, Hispanic Causing Panic, tomorrow 8 p.m. Eastern time. Hey yo, shout out to D Style Boxing. Subscribe to his channel. We're gonna cook it over there, and then after that, we're gonna be cooking it up. And shout out to the Boxing Voice as well, my brother Nestor Gibbs. Everybody gonna be cooking it up tomorrow, and then we're going to tune in to the most dangerous show, Happy Hour Thursday, right here, Punch Drunk Boxing. Let's go, man. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.